Now, today I'm going to start with one more topic. Let me just show you. So I'm going to start with the last principle, that is all about data abstraction. See, we have covered these many topics: inheritance, some scenarios. Now method overriding also we have completed. And today I'm going to start with data abstraction. Before that, what is data abstraction first, everybody? Yes, this document I will share today. Okay. What is data abstraction? It is a process of hiding implementation detail of the software from end user and providing some relevant information to the user. Remember. So whatever important part will be there, now you guys are going to share that important part to the user, and rest of the part you guys are going to hide. See, data abstraction. What this data abstraction means? Abstraction means hide the implementation detail. That means hide some internal part of the software. See, every time whenever end user requests any application or maybe any kind of request end user will pass, every time, whatever server will respond to that end user, that part will be different, guys. That means, let's take a simple example. When you go to the ATM machine, okay, and obviously, if you want to withdraw the amount, what the ATM machine and how the process will happen, see, I'm just designing one use case. Okay, this is a use case diagram. So there is my user. In the use case term, we can call it as actor. Correct. This is my machine use cases where we can maintain the process. And here, actually, that software is available. Now think what the user will do first. User will insert a card. Okay, the first process, card will insert. Card will be validated by whom? The first thing, card validation happen by whom? Happen by this software end, right? At the software point. Second, user will suppose insert, or user will enter some PIN number. Who will perform PIN validation? Again, PIN validation happen at the side of software only. Done. Then maybe user or the software will ask you to enter amount, right? Whatever the process it is, you guys will enter some amount. But is that amount is available in your account, right? You should have that balance, no? The balance verification also done by whom? The software side only. Finally, if you are having it, software will return that amount to you. You guys are able to withdraw that amount. You will get the receipt maybe from the software, right? And this user will get the information. But now tell me, is it this user is able to access this information? That PIN validation part, how the system is doing card validation, how the system is checking balance and all?
No.
No, right?
No.
Every time whenever we perform any transaction, basically we guys are not expecting from the software to show all these things, right? So how the software is internally working, it is not bother to any user. What the user want, at the end, I just want that amount. Whatever amount I'm entering, I just want that amount. That's it. So guys, this concept is called what? Data abstraction. Here, this part is getting hide from the user, right? And user is getting only what? Relevant information. Are you getting my point? So how the application will design in that case? How the developer will implement the logic? So to hide some implementation detail of the software application, developer use this principle which is called data abstraction. See, this is just an example number 1. Let me give you another scenario. Okay, let's see. Suppose, let's see the example number 2. Suppose in example number 2, let's say, let me take an example of a Google map. Suppose on Google map, everybody uses Google map, right? You guys can simple enter a particular location. So maybe you are passing any location. So user is here. User is passing a location. Suppose I'm passing this time Mumbai. What the Google map will do? What the Google map will do? Whatever location you are passing, Google map will return you that particular route. Yes or no? The particular route you will be able to see. Are you able to see the internal program? Are you able to see how the Google map is identifying that location? Any information about the software or how the internally software is executing? Anything? No, no?
No.
Right. So what is happening here again? You guys are passing a relevant request and you are getting a relevant result. That's it. You don't require this internal things that how the Google map is internally working. We don't bother even, about this information. So how we can achieve this? Obviously, there is again a concept of data abstraction. So data abstraction, the simple concept and very, very interesting topic. Data abstraction means hide the internal mechanism of the software. Maybe those things, those are not important for user and only provide relevant information to the user. And this concept is called data abstraction. But now, what are the ways? See, the main purpose is what? Again, I can see information hiding. What is the main purpose of this principle? It is all about information hiding, guys. That means we are securing some internal information from the user. So user will get only the relevant information. And this part is not important for user. So we are going to hide from the user. And in that way, we can maintain security about our software application. Got the point? So data abstraction main purpose is against information hiding. But one more point. Now the question is, in Java, how you can achieve data abstraction? So there are two ways to achieve it. Okay. First is abstract class. And second way, that is interface. Very famous interview question, guys. People might ask you, okay, fine, what is abstract class and what is interface? And what is difference between, both interface and abstract class? Let me tell you first, you need to understand one by one each and every process. But let me tell you, abstract class, okay, the first difference, abstract class is a special class which you can declare with the abstract keyword. So declaration happen with declare with abstract keyword. Okay, this is a first difference. You can declare with the abstract keyword. Interface we can declare with interface keyword. Declaration difference. Now what is next? Abstract class can contain implemented method. Implemented method plus non-implemented method also. Now wait, let me first explain everything and then we will talk on this. The non-implemented method का ही मतलब होता है abstract method. What is abstract method? Method having only declaration part. Method doesn't maintain any body. Then that method is called abstract method. Okay, we will see it practically. Don't worry. What is interface? Interface can contain only non-implemented method. So the concept of interface is what? You can achieve 100% abstraction through the interface. But when you talk about abstract class, see, it can have both type. That is reason only partial abstraction you can follow. Clear? But now the topic, what is this implemented? What is non-implemented? Guys, this difference, it is very, very important. Okay. Now, there is a one more point that I just want to add here so that you can later on you can prepare this difference. And I will show you the practical concept also. Okay. So let's see. In the abstract class, basically, this is a class, and it contains implemented, non-implemented method. So guys, we can't create, in fact, object of such a class. You can't create object of this class. In fact, in interface also same rule is applicable. We can't create object of this class. To implement abstract class, okay, to, call these methods of abstract class, generally we can call everything from the child class. And whenever two classes are there, what is a relation? Whenever two classes are there, relation will be extends relation. But interface is very special. Whenever you are having interface, obviously you can implement everything through the child class. But in interface, whenever one class is interface class and another one is a normal class, so relation will be implements. Okay, so don't worry. Every topic we are going to discuss. But this is the main thing that you need to understand. What is the difference between abstract and interface? Now let me come to this part first. What is abstract class? So just focus. As per the discussion, guys, abstract class is a class that you can start with abstract keyword. Suppose I'm writing here, okay, let's say abstract class and the class name, okay. So I'm just writing here, suppose A. This is my abstract class, okay. This time, in this class, it can have, the implemented method and non-implemented method also. First point, what is implemented method? See, implemented method means what? If I just design in this way, suppose I'm writing public void show, and this is a body part, right? And here I'm going to write my statement, whatever I want to run. So this is fully implemented method. Okay, see, the declaration is also available, the body is also available. But when you talk about abstract method means what? You have to write in this way, public, I'm going to write abstract keyword, void, and then only name and semicolon. There is no body. Just observe, only declaration part is there. Now let me write in one line, so you will understand. So why it is called abstract? Because there is no body. So public, I will write abstract, then void, and then I'm writing that method name along with the semicolon. That's it. So are you getting the difference कि implemented क्या होता है and abstract मतलब non implemented method क्या होता है? Okay. So in any class, if you are maintaining abstract method, you have to add this abstract keyword, guys, right? So just observe, if I want to design it, how exactly I can write a logic. So let me close all the classes, whatever we have discussed. Now let me create a separate last package, okay? That is for object-oriented programming principle. OOP, yes, I'm taking the convention again. OOP dot, okay, let's say com. Yeah, we have to start with com, OOP, and then I will be writing here data abstraction. Same convention I'm taking, okay? Data abstraction. Done. Now here, let me show you how you can create an abstract class. So let me just design a normal class first. Let's say this is my abstract demo. So let me just write a name of the class. Let's say I'm writing abstract. Let me take a name, abstract demo. Okay. And obviously there is no purpose of main method because you can't create an object for such a class. So let me design only class and let's see. As I told you, the rule is what? It can have both type of method. Implemented. So let me design implemented method first. Suppose I'm taking here one method, public void accept. Okay, accept is what? It is a fully implemented method. So I'm just going to write the detail here. Okay, this is what? Abstract demo. Okay, fully implemented. Let me write fully implemented method. Okay, and I'm going to show you now what is abstract method. Abstract method, it is also we can call, right, non-implemented. Okay, yeah, let me write a proper spelling. Abstract, done. And it is also called non-implemented. Remember. Okay, how to write? See, if I'm writing in this way, public void, and let's say show, right? And if I just providing here semicolon, it is not valid. See, whenever you don't need to declare any body, you need to write here one keyword that is called abstract keyword. Without abstract keyword, you can't write a code in this way. You can't design that method, non-implemented method. So first rule, I have to write here what? That particular keyword. So I will be writing, okay, fine. This is an abstract method. Immediately you will get one more error. See, whenever any class is having abstract method, you should write a class signature in the same way. Can you see? You are getting what? The type abstract demo must be abstract class to define abstract method. Are you getting my point? That means yes. I'm declaring show as an abstract. So I can't create in this way in a normal class. I have to write here, same. abstract, one more time, abstract class. And can you see? In that case, it is valid. So what is abstract class? Where you can declare a class with abstract keyword, the first point. Okay. This class can have both method, implemented and non-implemented. But because this is having non-implemented method, this class is not fully implemented. Okay. This class, let me write, this class is not fully implemented. And because of that, what is the rule? If it is not fully implemented, you guys are not able to create. So we can't create object. Remember, we can't create object of this class. Okay. We cannot create object of this class. Very, very simple. Are you getting my point? So we can't create object. Let me show you. If you try to create an object now, let me declare main function. See, public void and yes, public static. Let me write a main function signature. And then I'm writing main, this string args. Let me write, the square, and then we can write here a particular main function. But if within main function, if I try to create an object, just observe. If I'm writing a1, is equal to new, and I'm creating object of the same class, can you see? Immediately you are getting error here. What the Java says, you cannot instantiate the type abstract demo. मतलब इस क्लास का आप कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट नहीं कर सकते. So are you getting my point? So there is no purpose of this main method now. So you can just create an abstract class. You can just declare a method, but we should have someone to access this method. So let me do one thing. I'm going to create one child class. So let me do one thing. I'm just going to create here one more class. Let's say test abstract. I'm just going to write test abstract demo class. And here I'm taking that main function. But obviously, how the test abstract demo class will access everything from abstract demo? The both classes are different, right? But previously we have learned one principle. Whenever one class want to acquire properties from another class, what we can follow? We can follow inheritance. That means extend relation, correct? So what I can do, I can just provide this class with this extend relation. So can I write here? See, extends abstract demo. This time, what is the rule? See, your abstract demo class, it is having implemented and non-implemented method. And that is the reason every child class has to implement all the method which are not implemented in that particular parent. What is the rule? It is having one non-implemented method, right? So that non-implemented method, this class has to implement. So you are getting error here. See what is the message from Java. The type test abstract demo must implement inherited abstract method. Remember, why inherited? Because it is in relation. And abstract because that method is abstract. Which one is abstract? Show method is abstract. So guys, I have to implement this method here in this class. That means what I can do? I can just declare a method. Remember the rule, public, void, and the show method. I can declare it here. And can you see error gone now? Can you see? जैसे मैंने same method declare किया, error gone. But do you remember the concept? Whenever parent and child both having same name method, what is that called? What we can call that?
Overriding, ma'am.
Very good. Override, right? This is a overrided method. So here I can implement whatever the logic we need to write. One more time. If you don't implement non-implemented method, you will get this error. You can take direct option also. When you say add unimplemented method, see the ready-made code you will get. Whatever I have designed now, same code aapko milega. Got it? And in this code, then you can implement the method. For example, I'm just implementing this method. That what is this show method? Let's see. Let me write here. So I will just write a message. Okay, fine. So this is coming from test abstract. Okay, test abstract demo class. And this is what? It is a, I can say overridden method. Let me write overridden method. So are you getting all the concepts now? So every child class has to implement all the unimplemented method of the parent. So if parent is an abstract class, definitely it will have unimplemented method, and this is a responsibility of a child to implement it. And in that case, you can implement in this way. Now what I can do? Obviously, if you want to access the method, what you can do? See here, I'm going to explain the scenarios again. See how many scenarios you can just cover in inheritance. And now you will understand the same scenarios that you can cover in abstraction. See the scenario number 1, which is valid. If you create, okay, let's say child class reference and child class object. How many method we can access, guys? As per a rule, we can access everything from child and parent. Okay, let me design one more method for child. Okay, let's say public void, and this is an info method. I'm designing, this is coming from the test, the test abstract. Let me design test abstract demo class. And this is what? This is just the info method. Then, so this is my child class method, right? So in the first scenario, you can access everything from child plus parent. So can I call, like if I just design here, same class object and same class reference. Let's see, test abstract demo, T1 is equal to new and the object of child. Yes, we can write. So with the help of T1, I can access everything from parent plus child, right? So see this, I can accept method itself. Then second, this is what? This is called only inherited. Remember, only inherited method. If I call T1 dot, let's say info. What is this info method here? It is individual method. Remember, this is your individual method for this class. And if I'm calling one more time, you cannot hear. See, T1 dot what? I can call show. Can you see, because of overriding concept, you will get everything that show method which will implemented by the child. So this time I can call, this is inherited, okay, abstract. Remember, this is an abstract, method. Remember, got the point? So with the help of child and with the help of reference of child and object of child, you guys can call every parent and child method, implemented, non-implemented, everything. But because of overriding, you will get the feature, from the child class only. Everybody, are you clear with the concept of data abstraction? Like, what is the purpose of abstract class? So abstract class can have both type of method. If you want to achieve partial abstraction, we can follow abstract class. 100% abstraction karna hai, obviously interface is the solution. So before interface, let's see some more scenarios, right, which are valid. The second scenario that you can try, see, second valid scenario that we can try in interface and data abstraction principle. You can create parent class reference and child class object. Everybody, you can create parent class reference and child class object. So let me create a parent class reference. This is my parent class reference, right? Let me write here. See, my parent class reference, let's say A1 is equal to new. And here I'm creating what? Child class object. So let me take this child class now. See, I'm creating constructor of the child. This time, tell me how many methods you can access as per the rule?
Parent.
Only parent. Very good. So that means in parent, how many methods I have declared? Accept and show method. So accept you will get from the parent because that is inherited method. But show method kahan se milega? Can I say that you will get it from the child class, which is overrided method? Yes or no? So you can see, if you are calling accept, again, I will say this is just an inherited method. But if I'm calling, A1.show, what is this? You will get it from the parent, but it will simple print what? Overrided method, overrided by the child. So this is your inherited, overrided. Okay, this is what? Overrided method. Remember, this is the point that you need to understand. Just let me write override method. Got it? Right? Let's see, if you run this, you will able to see the result. So again, you are getting abstract demo, that fully implemented method accept, and this is for show, which is overridden by the child. One more scenario that we can try. Let me tell you. See, if you write scenario number 3, everybody focus what we can call, what we can't call. Can I create parent class reference and parent class object? Now tell me. This is what? In abstraction, it is completely invalid scenario. If you try to create, this is a parent class, right? So if you try to create object of parent class, the rule says that, yes, rule says that you cannot create object of that parent class. So can you see, you cannot instantiate. Cannot instantiate type abstract demo. That means this is invalid in what? Data abstraction. And what was our last scenario? Remember, scenario number 4, which we have already discussed in inheritance. Child, child class, reference, and parent class object. No, child we can do now. Which one is invalid? If you create child class reference and parent class object, this is invalid. Yes or no? So this is my child class. Okay, let's see. I'm just writing here child class. Let's say T2, and I'm creating object of what? Object of this parent class, abstract demo. So is it possible? Can child, handle, or can child control a parent? No. Parent can control child, but child cannot control the parent. So again, you are getting type mismatch, or you cannot. Okay, absolutely. You are not able to create an object here. You will get what? You cannot create an object of this parent. So can I say that in data abstraction or in complete inheritance concept, only these two scenarios are valid? Are you getting my point? If you want to access anything from abstract class, either you can call it through the child class reference, child class object, or you can call it through the parent class reference and child class object. Remember. So the point is clear. This is the process that you need to understand, you need to follow. What is abstraction? So I will be sharing this document. Just go for it. Today we have just discussed only one topic, abstract class. So in abstract class, we can have both abstract method and non-abstract method. We can call it as concrete method. Abstract method and class we can declare using abstract keyword. Abstract class cannot be instantiated. Abstract method must be overridden by the class which inherit abstract class. That means it should be implemented or it should be overridden by whom? Child class. And using abstract class, only partial abstraction we can achieve. And that is the reason, we have one more concept to understand, 100% abstraction, that is called interface. And that I'm going to cover in the next class. So everybody, are you clear with the concept? What the topic we have discussed so far?